zip ties. You can use other things. I like to use zip ties on my interchangeables. There are 3, what is it? 3 openings? I don't know, 3 slots. Now look at, this is what the plywood was doing to us. It does warp a little bit, which is, you can't tell, but that's because this is probably 2 years old. So I'm gonna take this, I'm gonna line up my guy here. Take your zip tie, gonna feed him through, and put this on. I don't tighten it all the way, just get it on there snug so you can get the other one on, and then you're gonna tighten it. Come on. Up. There we go. And then line this up. And I am putting the the part that you tighten, that clicks, inside the rail so it's not scratching here and it's not scratching back. And then you can just tighten it up here, like that. So now we've made this one whole piece, and then I just cut the little ends off here. Okie dokie. So there's that. Now, let me look on this, what I did. So this was done with, yep, I have 5 ties on here. I probably did 30 inches. Look at how full that is. Now, I did add some other stuff on here, but isn't that cute? So we're gonna do the same thing. I am going to probably do 3 orange and then 2 green in the other 2 spots. Okay. So let's get our pipe cleaners. I'm gonna use green because we do have green in the colors we're using. So we need 5. Now these are those big furry ones. Let me see, 1, 2, 3. Let me see if I have any other. I do have some over here. Okay. I'm just gonna use those 5. Put that up there. So take your pipe cleaner, you're gonna fold it in half like this. I'm going to work on the top rail. Let me get this up on here and then I'll show you. Twist it off so it's tight. So it's gonna go on this top rail right here. Here's the pipe cleaner. So we're gonna go 5 of these all the way across. This is what the back looks like. You don't want anything scratchy back here, so that little nub thing is inside the rail without scratching anything. Take that, do the ends. I like to do the ends, then the middle, and then the middle of those. Oh, thanks guys. Amanda, it is amazing. Look at this. And you can see it's full of just random stuff that I use. It's super convenient because it's not that deep, but it's wide enough to where I have all my stuff in there. When Richard built this table for me. It does have wheels on it, and it does have, you know, the tabletop here, but it does have the middle shelf and then the bottom shelf. Right now there's just a bunch of random stuff. It's really not organized. Surprise! But I love it. And it's heavy, so like if I lean on it, it's not moving. I have to really shove it to move it. So take this, and now we have all of the pipe cleaners on there. It looks like that. So you can see they're all the way across, 5 of them. That's what the back looks like with your 5 pipe cleaners. Now I'm gonna move this over here. So don't handle it like I am. I'm grabbing in places that I shouldn't, because you could snap off the zip ties. Make sure you're grabbing it by the meaty part here and not down here by the rail, because if you grab it maybe too tight or too aggressively, you could bend this and snap the zip ties off, and we don't want that to happen. So don't do that. So I need 3 orange and 2 green. I'm gonna do them at the same time. So let's get this pulled out. Line up the ends here. You guys, NASCAR is here, and there's just all kinds of stuff happening out there. I'm really trying not to look out the window, but we get what we get. Okay, 30 inches. There's that. We're done with the green. I'm done with the orange. Done with this. So now we're going to, let me move my beautiful hair. Now we're going to take the orange and I'm going to roll it twice here, and then scrunch down the middle, just gathering it with my hands, trying to stay in the middle like this. This goes in this tie here. Don't worry about if it's see-through or not right now, because we're gonna fill it in. Let me zoom this in because you guys asked for zoom ins. So all I did was place it in the tie. What you're gonna do is you're gonna go to each, there's the top and the bottom. You're gonna take it and open this up. I like to come right where the tie is and kind of pinch it together, and then make sure your ties are, or your edge is down right, but squeeze that together so then it opens it up. See how it's more open and not looking like an hourglass. So I'm gonna do the other ones. Now I like to do this, and I'm gonna do the ends in the middle, and then I'm gonna do the other 2. So take your mesh, roll the end. I'd like to do it like twice because that's a full roll, and then gather it down the middle. Yay. Hi Jenny, hi Jen. Gather it down the middle, and I'm just gonna move this around a little bit, just so it's kind of even. Like this top part is poking out a little bit more, so I'm just gonna go on this side and maybe make it a little more even. Go in the middle. And do the same thing. Pull those edges and open this up. I like to pinch mine. I hope that gives you a little bit better view. We do not have the overhead shot, so this is like, I think, as close as we can get it. Hi Jackie, hi Debbie. So roll it, roll it, roll it, roll it, and then we're gonna gather it down the middle. Now this one here, this is something I want to show you. Can't really see, I'll hold it right here. This has a little end poking up here. I'm gonna come the opposite and just pull it through a little bit so it's even now. And this looks good on this end. So come over to your tie, put it in there. So I think the concept is the same. I see people asking questions in like other wreath groups, and how does this look? You want your mesh to be open. You don't want it all bunched up and flat. So just kind of eyeball it and see, does it look like, is it well presented? That's why I like to open this up, because I want to cover as much of this background as possible. And this is what it looks like. That's why I'm opening up the mesh here. So now they almost look like there's circles right here and not hourglasses. So now we're taking the green ones, doing the same thing. These are 30 inches, it's 10-inch mesh. So roll it, then roll it, and then scrunch it down the middle. Both of these mesh have no foil in them. So you're gonna see how well it does cover even without having foil. This is going right on top of the orange. I'm not gonna spread it apart and open this up. It's gonna go right on top. I want the green on top of the orange. And when I open up the green, it's gonna be on top of the orange. So I'm not scooting it to the side, I'm not moving it. Done with technology. Okay, we're back. I don't even know what's happening, you guys. Nancy said she was still watching me, and yet my iPad like totally lost it. Can you hear me? Let me see. Let me come back. Mom says back. Okay, good. You didn't miss anything. All I was stuck with was the green in my hand, wondering why my iPad says it was dropped. So, anywho, let me hold this up and show you. We're just gonna roll with the punches here. See how that green filled it out? And this is what it looks like from the side, or, you know, so you can see the depth. Now, with no ribbon, it is still pretty see-through, but you know we're gonna add some stuff. And this is what it looks like from this side. But that's how the green fills it out. So I'm gonna hold this up and we're gonna pick our ribbon. This is really cute. Okay, so, orange polka dot, I don't know, maybe polka dot. You know what though, because it has black in it, how cute is this? These two together, because I have this up here, I have these carrots that I want to use. And they have buffalo check on them. So that brings in the black and white. I am liking this. I think it's a nice contrast. And then we'll bring in all the other colors. I'm digging it, you guys. I like it. So let's do it. So we're gonna put a bow. So I only need 4 ties. If you've never seen me do this before, usually one of my ties is where I'm gonna put a bow. So we have 5 ties. If I use one for the bow, I only need 4 tails. So that's what I'm gonna do. It makes it super easy. It's easy to learn. It just takes practice, and it keeps, you're still gonna have the wow factor on your wreath rails, but you're not gonna have that much material. The whole wow factor is in basically how you put it all together. So I like putting those tails on, and then one tie is where the bow goes. Let's switch this out. And this buffalo check is Hobby Lobby Christmas from Not last year, but the year before. Because I did not do any shopping like that this year, this past year. If I couldn't buy it online, I usually wasn't out. Oops, didn't go all the way through. Terry, there's the only blue, it's like the teal color in his hat. I don't want that to be the focus because that's just like the everyday color. It honestly goes with my front door because my front door is like a teal color. It's Bahama Jade. So I want to focus on the green, the black, and the orange right here for the carrot, and then this is the theme. Like when we did, oh shoot, when we did the shamrock one, we didn't have any teal in it. So I know that color's there, but I'm not gonna do any, and this is, his beard is gray. His little nose is like a peach. Okay, so take our tails, let me move this. And I'm gonna alternate them. I'm gonna do black on bottom, orange on top, line up the tails. I fold it in half. Right where that little crease is, I'm gonna scrunch up the ribbon, and that's gonna go right in my tie. Actually, the orange one, I'm gonna put it on the green, and then the one that has the black, I'm gonna put that on the orange. Come to the base here, I bring my ribbon up, and then open this out. Open this up. The bow is gonna go right in the middle. So now I want the black and white on top, and that's gonna go on the orange ties. So my email is info@hotmeshmom.com. Thanks, Mom. She also forgot to say that I'm her favorite child, so I know my brother's there right now. Well, I think he is. I don't know if he went home, if he's going home today or not. It's okay, Mom. We won't tell the boys. It'll be our secret. Okay, so the next one is the green, so put the orange on top. And I got sawdust on me, that's weird. There's that. Tanya, so I do sell finished pieces. Usually everything that I make is for sale. This one I just keep because it's my tester. We are going to come out with some other designs that will have kits for you to make them yourself. So you can buy a kit and make it yourself, or you can buy the finished pieces. And usually on all my lives, everything is for sale. Anything that we have up, all my finished pieces are in Etsy. And that one is hotmeshmom.etsy.com. Let me open this one. This is cute. I did use 12-inch tails. This is looking super cute. Look at that. Look at how that comes together. Hi, Eileen. I love it. Love, love, love. So this middle piece right here, I do twist it off. I do clip it. I just twist it off several times so it's not coming apart. Make a little nub, just clip it down there. And then that is where the bow is going to go. Now let's put some tubing on it. And then we're gonna make a bow and then figure out what we're gonna do with these carrots here. Oh, and then I have this. I have some greenery. I used some of this yesterday for the lemon, so we're gonna use that too. So let's just get all the things here. Let's see, can I get 4 out of this? It's gonna be pretty short. Let me see if I have any more of this. Well, I have different green. Yeah, why not? So this is pretty short. If I just take this is gonna be pretty short. It's also pretty long, but that's okay. I'm just gonna use this in half. There's 2 pieces. I have this other green. I'm gonna do 2 pieces of that to offset that dark green, and I am gonna put I'm going to put the light green in there too. Let me put this back over here. So this is what the old one looked like. This is what we took off. And you see how full that is. This does have 2 different tubing in it. I don't have anything for Easter for the for that part, but we have the greenery that we can add in. So let's get, I need the ends here. There they are. So I still need 4 of these. So there's 2. I do like 22 inches, so that's what I'm cutting this as. And then this I'm just going to put back in the thing here. Okay, so I'm going to take both greens, just take your tubing, this, bring it together so you have the ends and the loops, and that's going to go right in your twist tie here. What I like about the interchangeable is you only have one top. Aside from the changing out the hands, the gnome hands, there's nothing else that you have to do on the top. Just do the bottom here and then change it out, the rail. So pinch the tubing there. Then I'm going to do the tinsel flex one next. Now this one is super long, but that's okay. So if you have a super long piece, just get your ends together, and I'm still going to bring the middle of the tubing together like that. Yay, Irene! I like cutting the tubing at 22 inches. And then twist it off, do a little curly Q on the pipe cleaner. If you guys saw my post this morning, I took the video that I recorded last night and showed you how the whatchamacallit, the pipe cleaners are when I curly Q them. I'm distracted because this one is real kinky right here. So if you watch that video from this morning that I posted, you'll kind of get a closer up view of what the curly Q looks like when I'm doing the pipe cleaners. That was a mouthful. Doris, we have quite a few. I'm going to have to look at it to see. I know that someone had asked for one of the other ones that wasn't in our store, so I'm going to have to go back through and see what we have available. But there's pretty much like 6 every season, really. So then I have to get some listed. This is looking so cute. I love it. I know I say that all the time, but it's the truth, so. Separate that. Let me go this way. Oh, so fun. Now, let me see. How do I want these? So I have this orange carrot and the black and white carrot. Let me see. I think I'm going to come at it at the top. and come down this way. That way it's kind of sticking out, poking out like that. But how is that? So I'm poking it down, maybe not. Let me think about that. Might have to glue it in or something. Okay, let's make a bow, and then I will just add in the carrots and the greenery. So there's that. Let me move these guys to the side. Let's just start adding a bunch of stuff to our bow here. So I do want the black and white on here. I am using my spool board, you guys. I think I'm just gonna do 2 loops of every ribbon here and see how it goes. And make a big bow. So the loops will be 6 inches, 12-inch tail. And I'm just gonna go through and stack them all, and then we'll fluff it out. So get rid of this. I'm just gonna put it back up here. Then the orange next. I like this orange with the black and the white. This looks good. Okay, there's that. I'm gonna put the orange away. Don't fall. Let's do the green polka dot next. We have just enough. Hopefully. Oop, don't come apart. The green is kind of thin. We're at the end of the rope here. Yeah, we have enough. Just cut that little part off. Or not. Look, we have just enough. Wow. And then we only have 2.5 inch left, or 1.5 inch left. So let's put this on, because why not? Has the orange and green. I'm gonna bring this one in a little bit and going off the dowel here. Ooh, this is fun, fun, fun. I love it. Let's do this. Do I have enough? Yeah, I have enough. I just threw it off the table. I should have probably kept it on here. Same, there's only like one little tiny scrap. Okay, there's that. And then I have green left, which the green is gonna really make it stand out. Let me make sure my thing is here. Oh, thank you guys. So Richard did something really awesome for me. He made these little, almost, I don't know, like, they're like paint cards, but they're out of wood. So I'm gonna paint all the colors so you guys can see what colors we have available. We did get some new colors. I think I showed you before. And then we'll just go from there. And we're gonna start working on having welcome kits available. I did order some supplies that we should have hopefully next week. So I'm super excited about that. Now there's 3 2.5 inch, 3 1.5 inch, and then this green is pretty sheer and it has a little bit of a shine to it. So I'm gonna make this one its own little bow right here in the middle. So it's gonna be like a little baby bow. Okay, there's that. Let me get my pipe cleaners. I don't want to use those. Those are too thick. Take green and I cross it over here, and then I'm just going to twist this on itself. Oh, Christy, you're so funny. Oh, show the gnome attachment. So here's something else we did. We have a shelf sitter. Richard wants me to show you this. Now, this one was another test. We actually have hats that you can interchange the hats too if you wanted to decorate hats that go with the season. So you can change that out. But here, look, here's my American flag. That comes off, and then you can change this out. This would go really good for you guys that have tiered tray sets, and you want this like on your mantle, on your table, on your whatever, your counter. So that is the same little gnome guy. So I do know I need to make some more hands. Wow, this is a big giant bow. So get this all together. Look at all that stuff in there. Twist it off. It's going all over the place. Bring this over here so we can see. So take your pipe cleaners, you're gonna go right through the mesh down to the top part of the rail. I do have my other hand back here, and you see I'm pulling that through. I got the first one, and then now do the second one. You're gonna the bow to have some base, and it's gonna rest on the mesh versus being sucked down to the rail. So this is what it's looking like without even being fluffed. So, oop, that went in my mouth. You're gonna take this and hold it up, and then adjust your bow to where it's pointed out. So when you walk up to a door and you see this, it's going to be cute because you're not looking at the top like this going, oh wow, look at that nice top of the bow. And then we're going to fluff this out. So there's what it looks like. This is what I have in the back. So I just have my hand right here, and I just twist this right here in my hand. And when you twist this, make sure it's by an opening. So when you tuck it in, it's not wonky. Twist it off a few times. Now this stuff will not come off unless someone is yanking on it. So I just twist it off a few times, and then you're gonna take the end of the pipe cleaner and you're gonna shove it back in. Like that. So nothing pokey out here. And that's what it looks like without fluffing it up. So let's get this over here. Now I know I touched these other ribbon tails. We're just gonna fix them. And then open these up. I think I'm just gonna separate them like this. And then let's go this way. Let's go this way. Open that. And then this little green guy in the middle. And then you're gonna put your finger inside the loop, and you're just gonna open it up. What are they, Blue Angels? The Blue Angels have been going crazy. All the cards have been going crazy. It's bananas over here. Like, people haven't been out of the house because they haven't. And NASCAR was closed in September. You couldn't come to NASCAR, so they just opened it for this weekend. Look at how cute that is. So if you're worried about it covering the letters, you're just gonna move this little guy down a little bit like that. The same thing on this side. We're just gonna move him down a little bit, okay? This is fun. And then you can hang it up on the door and actually look at it. That's why I do like hanging it up and then up, you know, fixing it. Fix this side because it's all over. there's that. Okay, let's do some tails. We're just gonna blow right through this so we can move on. I'm gonna trim those up a little bit. Trim those up. Fluff it out. I don't want them stacked on top of each other. So I'm kind of staggering them so the next one is a little bit longer than the last. Cutting all the tails. Oh, I got this one I need to do. Stick one in my nose. And then fluff this out. I better not sneeze. Now, if you wanted to go a different direction, this could be an Easter egg and then do all pastels. Look at how cute that is with not a lot of stuff. So let's just start clipping and just putting stuff in here. So I have the greenery that I'm going to be clipping. Ooh. Oh my gosh. Hello. So there's those three. Let's do this side. Maybe I only need, well, I'm thinking of putting these like poking out a little bit behind the I'm just gonna try it. We're going for it. Taking that off. Ooh, yes. Okay, so I'm gonna put the green behind the tie where the ribbon is. So we have 4. Let me start with that. Guys, this, oops, I need like bolt cutters. I have a stem cutter, I should just get that out. I sweat over here. This one needs to be cut too. Oh my gosh. Thanks, guys. Christy, it is the 20-inch. So this is the interchangeable. Oh, let me grab the glue gun. And this is what the back looks like. This is an old piece on the old wood, but down here, this is a 20-inch rail, and it's interchangeable. So I took off the the St. Patrick's Day stuff. Easter is in 1 month. So we're gonna put this one on here with the carrot. Now it could be for spring, it's not specifically for Easter if you don't want it to be. Everybody has their preference. Put a little bit of glue behind there, or on there. I'm gonna poke this down in behind the ribbon. Get in there. I did cut off the end right here. I'm gonna do the same thing, even put some glue up here. This one I'm gonna have to take apart, but that is okay. I'm just gonna trim it. So what I'm doing is I'm taking a piece of greenery, gluing that, and then gluing the carrot behind the ribbon here, where the ribbon tail is. And actually, I think I'm gonna take a orange one and put it in there too. Yep, I'm gonna do that. That's cute. This might need another piece of greenery. Maybe I'll just do here and here. So it's okay to change your mind. I don't know what I'm doing until I start doing it, and then I'm like, I don't like that. I'm gonna change it, and it's okay. So I think I'm just gonna build up the two ends and leave the other pieces alone. So you wanna see what this is looking like? Let me make sure this is in there. Now you can also go back in there if you need more glue and just move your ribbon and give it a shot. Back there, wiggle it so it's touching more than one thing and it won't fall off. Oh, this is cute, you guys. Oh my gosh. Look at how cute that is on the end right there. So of course, I want to make sure that these are standing upright, but look at how cute that is. Just adding a little something right here. We have the little greenery poking through. And now I'm going to do the other side. I think because we have such a big bow, it's okay to just do that. Unless I take the other set, because I do have 3 of these and 3 of these, and do it behind there. We shall see. I'm loving this. I'm loving where this is going. And now this could be anywhere, you guys. I pick up things at the grocery store. They always have a home decor spot. And if you see some little decor piece, check it out. See if it's something that you can add to your wreaths and your pieces. This is looking so fun. I get excited pretty easily, as you can tell. Don't burn me. So all I'm doing is moving the ribbon up and then poking this in down behind it. Kind of wiggle it around a little bit so it touches more than one thing, like it's touching the mesh, touching the ribbon, touching the tie, touching each other, you know, the greenery, the other carrot. Oh my gosh, oops, cute. Look at that side. So just a little something on the end, just a little pop. Now let's do something with the bow. I'm gonna basically do the same thing. Let me move this out of the way. But I need this right here in front because I'm kind of short. But I'm thinking taking this and kind of going down in the layer, and I am pulling on the ribbon. We're gonna fix it after. I don't know if I want it directly behind or like in between, maybe. Let me cut this. Maybe make it a little bit longer. Maybe I'll twist these together like that. I need this. Okay, hold please. Hi, Tammy. I'm gonna stand this up because I'm short and I can't even see over the top. Where's my other greenery piece? Did I put it back there? Oh yeah, there it is. This is cute. Yep, I'm doing that. Okay, ready? There's the one piece. Let's get the other piece on there. Put enough glue to where it's going to be just fine. Moving the bow. And since I wrapped the two ends here together, I think that would be easier for right here. Just load this puppy up with glue. Have a little tail, and then go back there. And I'm gonna fix it. Fix all the manhandling that I just did. Okay. This is what it's looking like. Now, I'm gonna let that glue kind of get a little bit more set, and I want this back a little bit more. So I'm just gonna bring it, now that I can see over top, I'm kind of just like pressing it back so it's standing up. But look at how cute that is. The same thing with these guys. Let's see if we can move them a little bit. Over here. How cute. Isn't that fun? Thank you, thank you. So don't be afraid to grab little pieces and just add them in there. Love it. So this is what it's gonna look like on the door.